I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, good Tuesday morning, Brahmins. I hope that everyone had a great long weekend. Man, what fabulous weather we had. So hopefully you've come back today refreshed and ready to finish the end of this third 9 weeks. You heard that right. We have 4 weeks. That's it. 4 weeks until spring break. Spring break starts March 17th, which is exactly, again, a month away. And I'm looking at my calendar. March 14th is the last day of the 9 weeks. So stay on top of your grades. It's never too late, guys. Keep working hard. There's lots going on this week in the sports world, so we'll keep you up to date on that. Loads of home events if you're interested in coming out and watching any of our spring teams who are starting their season. And then remember, Thursday, juniors and seniors, it is CLT time for you. Woo, you got to be here early, be here first hour. All right, Dr. Hurst, what you got?
If you don't have a student ID, this is a reminder that you should email Miss Sherlock and request one. We have totally switched to e-hall pass, and so some of you might notice that your teachers are more heavy asking for these because you have to have it. You have to have some way for us to identify you. Yes, the majority of us as your administrators might be able to recognize who you are because we have been here. That's not the point. We are not the ones that also need to identify you. It's other teachers, people that aren't familiar with you. We need to be able to see who you are and if you are permitted to be out of class at that time. So email Ms. Sherlock. You cannot just show up to the library because you have to have an ID to get into the library. If you don't want to pay a fee for that missing ID, please make sure that you find it, secure it, because you will have to have an escort if you do not have an ID of some kind. Also, I know that some people don't like their picture on their ID. We still have to see the picture. Take the stickers off the picture. I have to be able to see the face that matches the name if I do not know who you are. That goes for every administrator on this screen. That's the expectation at both campuses. If you are a freshman that comes over here and you don't have an ID, you need to make sure that you get in contact with who you need to at freshman campus so that you come on our campus and don't have to come to the office to get a temporary ID because you still will have to have an escort. CLT on Thursday, like Ms. Norman said, you guys need to make sure that you are here early. Also, log in ahead of time. If there's issues with the login, I can fix it now. It's easier to do it now than later. So if you are a teacher and you look at that list, specifically if you're in Ms. Smith's class, Mr. Jones, Ms. Mendez, Mr. Garcia, or Mr. Neverett, those are our teachers that kind of support those students who are missing those scores. Try to log in those classes. The teacher can give you the username and password so that we can get moving on that. March 5th, SAT, and March 11th, ACT, just seniors. March 5th for the SAT is for juniors, it's reportable, and for seniors, it's non-reportable. Hopefully, we don't have to make a lot of students take it that are seniors on the 5th. That depends on your effort on CLT. But all of those upcoming testing dates are early. Get here early because we want to start early so that you can have a normal life at lunch afterwards, and we go from there. I think that is all that I have.
All right, good morning, Brahmins. This morning you will receive a student voice survey from me. So if you could take a few minutes here in Pride Time and complete that survey, I would really appreciate it. It is just to get a little information from you, see how we can make school more engaging, get some ideas, what you like, what you don't like kind of thing. So be honest, it is an anonymous survey, so Just give us some feedback that we can use to make OHS a better place. And on top of that, 3 girls qualified for the regional tournament next Saturday. They will play at South Dade High School. So good luck to Patty Frank, who earned second, Carly Eaton second, and Nevaeh Robinson first. Boys lacrosse plays at Lake Wales this afternoon. Flag football plays at John Carroll, and girls lacrosse will play at Lakeland. We have a home JV baseball game against John Carroll, and that is at 6. If you are planning to go to the JV game, please make sure that you are parking in the regular parking lot this afternoon. That means you're parking by the auditorium, between the stadium and the auditorium, in a parking lot. The gate by the field house will be open for you to walk through to get to the baseball field, but make sure that you are parking there, as to not get nails and screws in your tires and all of those things, but also to leave that road available to emergency vehicles and things like that. So have a great day. That's all I have.
Just to piggyback on what Miss Norman said, there are 4 weeks left in the 9 weeks. Last week to get those progress reports, freshmen, and so please remember that this semester is different than last semester. It is a new semester, so some of you get in a lull third quarter. Now's the time to wake up and realize, oh, I still have half the school year left, and I need those other 3 credits. Some of you desperately need those other 3 credits because you didn't earn all of your credits first semester. You came up a credit short. So if you do the math, if you only had 2, you need 3 this semester, so you have to pass everything. So please make sure you start putting in the effort, because even if you might not get that grade up to where you want it to be to end the quarter, then you still have another 9 weeks to average in with it, and you could potentially get it up to where you want it to be for this semester. And those are the grades that give you credit and a cumulative GPA. So start today. Talk to your teachers. If you didn't have the conversations last week, tutorial will be today. It's Tuesday and Thursday every week. Free help. That's all we can offer. So, get those things taken care of, because we love you, but we don't want to see you next year.
And freshmen, remember, if Mr. Clark put you in credit retrieval for classes that you need to make up for first semester, if you had at least 2 to 3 classes to make up, you should probably be finishing at least 1 by now, so you can get them done by May, and then just maintain Caesar higher this semester, and then we won't see you in summer school. So if you need help with that, please let us know. But again, if you have more than 2 classes to finish from first semester, you should be wrapping up at least 1 by the end of the quarter.
All right, Brahmins, like we said, lots going on, so tune in every morning for the announcements to stay on top of things, dig in your grade books, get some work done, and let's make it a great one as together we
move forward.
Be great.
And be
Brahmins all day.